Everything you do these days is in the spotlight, and our next guest is someone who knows exactly how that feels. He's also a very, very good mate of yours. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Guy Sebastian. Please take a seat.
How's that? When did you find out?
Just walking down that street.
No, great.
Now, you guys, your careers, both your careers, have just absolutely taken off since Idol. And Guy, you've remained good friends, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we obviously don't see each other as much as we did in the Idol house. But it was amazing. I mean, we went through a pretty amazing thing together, you know. It was sort of... I remember even times, like in the hotel room, we'd all be stressing out about the song and trying to arrange the song. And I remember hearing Shannon sing the first time, and he would sing R&B, you know, and he'd do all the licks, all the runs and everything, and then he'd sing the rock song and nail that too, and just so versatile. And I remember he'd be going, "You're going to win this, mate."
Yeah,
and I'd be going...
First time I met him, "You're going to win this, man."
And I'd be saying,
"No." Come second behind you.
And I'd be saying, "No way, you're going to win, for sure."
Shannon, tonight is obviously about celebrating with family and friends.
Yep.
And there are two family members who couldn't make it here tonight, relatives of yours,
Yep.
but they did manage to send this message.
G'day, Cuz. Congratulations, mate. Actually, I still find it hard to believe we're related after hearing about your cricket exploits and my ability behind the microphone, but things have certainly changed over a period of time. I remember 10 years ago, a young country kid wanting a couple of tickets to the cricket. These days, when I go to my kids' school, all they want to know is whether I'm related to the famous Shannon Knowles, and I'm really proud of what you've achieved, so have a fantastic night.
G'day, Shannon. Sorry I can't be there tonight, mate, but congratulations on what you've achieved so far in your career. Shannon, you cost me a fortune during Idol. Every time you were singing, I had to text and phone in. You were so good, I just had to keep voting for you, mate. So any day now, you can send me a cheque and pay back that phone bill. Have a great night, mate. Enjoy yourself.
We did try and also get the War Boys to explain exactly how you're all related.
Yep.
Have a look.
My mother's brother's grandson.
I believe my grandmother's brother is your grandfather, and that's how we're related.
No, the relation...
I mean, that's what I've been told, so I believe him.
So my grandmother's brother's grandson, that's what Shannon is.
How's that sound, guys? You give me that quizzical look there like, what's wrong?
We're actually triplets. Don't we look like triplets?
My grandmother's brother is your grandfather. I think that's it.
I don't know.
I'm not sure how it works.
Doesn't really matter. Apparently we're cousins anyway.
Can you simplify it in one sentence for us?
Yeah, my grandfather's sister's their grandmother.
OK. All righty, stay with us, because after the break, Shannon comes face to face with a long-time rival who needs to clear the air. Welcome back to This Is Your Life and Shannon Noll. Shannon, we just saw your audition for the very first series of Australian Idol back in 2003. And one person who spotted your talent very early on was Dicko Dixon. He joins us now, along with the musical director of the show, John Foreman. Take your seat. All right. Now, at times, Dicko, you were a very cruel and very cold judge.
That was karaoke. I hope you don't go down the route of too much Australiana. You've got to start going forward. I'm serious. You moved as though you were moving up a bloody deli queue. Next week we're down to 6 people. You need to learn to move a bit better. You've got to move forward, Shannon. That was backwards.
You gave him a hard time, didn't you?
Shannon, I'd like to say now I unreservedly apologise for the hair, not the comment. Look, the thing is, as you saw, is to give Shannon quite a hard time because, you know, I just felt he needed pushing, just so he could believe himself, really. But I think I went a little bit far one night, and my wife would tell you this, I couldn't sleep, I was rolling around in the bed all night, and in the end I couldn't stand it. I snuck downstairs to the kitchen, got my phone and voted for him 10 times. Stark naked. My wife comes down, she said, "What are you doing?" I went, "Nothing." She went, "Show me the phone." I went, "No." She went, "Show me the phone, you're having an affair." I went, "It's Shannon."
I'm sure this is news to Guy. Did you know one of the judges was in the kitchen stark naked, not voting for you?
What sort of a tart do you think I am? I'll vote for two blokes.
And in fact, you guys, since Idol, as you mentioned, have become close and have had a little something done together?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know what he was talking about then. They know. They're on to us.
I just got through my permanent residency and I was just amazed and I felt I've got to mark this down. I said, "Shannon, I'm going to go and have this Southern Cross tattooed on my arm." And he went, "Mate, I'm there. Let's be Sons of Australia together."
Are you able to show us now? Is it,
Yeah,
is it
sure.
a bit... oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. And John, what do you think has always stood out about Shannon?
Oh, that is fantastic, by the way. I think Guy and I, we should go out afterwards and get the saucepan or something like that. I remember, I mean, seeing that footage of Shannon's very first audition there when he came in and sang "Hold Me in Your Arms" and then went on to sing songs like "Better Man" and so on, the beautiful, quiet ballads. And then there was a point at the series where he became really confident in his own skin and decided to really dig deep and make his own decisions. To see the development through the show was fantastic.
OK. That first Idol contest back in 2003 is both close and full of controversy, particularly when fellow finalist Cosima DeVito unexpectedly drops out of the competition.
Unfortunately, I have a temporary condition that's affecting my voice. It's forced me to make the decision to leave the competition.
Now, Shannon, Cosima's departure clears the way for you to make the grand final and go up against Guy. There's no way that Cosima was going to miss tonight's show. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Cosima DeVito. Now, you must look at these two guys, Guy and Shannon, and think what might have been had you not had to drop out.
Look, you know what, I'm happy it was them too. You know what, regardless of what would have happened, he deserved to be in the top two, and his success is a testament to that.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? Like,
Did you?
that's it. So, and I was a big fan from the beginning, right from the beginning, like that big, powerful, passionate voice. It was just, yeah, he had me from the beginning.
Okay. All right, well, thanks, Cosima. Thanks for joining us. With Cosima no longer in the competition, it's down to the wire between you two as over 3 million Australian viewers tune in to see whether Guy Sebastian or Shannon Noll will become the first ever Idol winner.
The winner of Australian Idol 2003 is... Guy Sebastian.
Guy, that is a life-changing moment, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. You know, our lives have totally been changed from that. It's been a real big trip, and I'm so proud of Shannon and so proud of what he's done, not only musically, but also the person he's been. And
Yeah. But of course, it's your ability to reach and relate the average Australian that has maintained your success since Idol. And not everyone, I have to say, has been happy to see you make it.
Here we go.
Calls himself an Australian Idol. Pig's ass!
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Reg Reagan. Righto, Reg, what is your problem, mate?
Fantastic.
What is your problem?
You look great, mate. How are you? Feeling really well. Still doing the yoga?
Still doing the yoga? Still keeping trim, taut and terrific?
No, you look great. Hey, Cosmo, how are you, darling?
Good, how are you?
How are you?
Thanks very much.
Hey, old son, how are you? Come on, move over here, son. Oh, I tell you what. Mike, I can tell you some stories about this bloke. I've known him since he was a tacker. Back when I was the publican at the Condo Hotel. I remember this young bloke, only 18 years of age. Him and his mates used to come in every Friday night, chase a bit of skirt, Mike. We all used to do a bit of that in our time, even the old ones. And he was out there, really off the rails, and but he could sing. Even back then, he could sing like a bird. Particularly if you give him a grab on the wheels, eh? But no, I hate watching talent go to the wayside. And I remember one night at the pub, and I pulled him aside, Dicko, and next to the jukebox, just left to the dartboard, and I pulled him in tight and just tell him what I told you.
Yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah, that was a moment between us, mate. A moment I'll never forget.
No. Me neither. Ah, good clean man, better than dirty woman, anyway. So, why are we here again?
Well,
Okay.
you weren't happy. You're not happy. You said there was a problem. You had a problem with Idol.
Yeah, I was, I'm not here to piss in his pocket like the rest of you suckholes. I'm here to tell like it is. And, I was there, and like the rest of the contestant, I got taken to the room, with Dick and Holden, and I just didn't cut it. I mean, I'm a desperate. There's even some things I won't do.
No.
Yeah. No, it's great to be here tonight, Mike. I really appreciate it. And, son, there's something you forgot. Eh? The old flavour saver. I can tell you as an 18-year-old, how many flavours? Fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make it. Takes a while to recover, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, I reckon that was a classic.